there it is there, finished. And you can see how fine that edge is. It's not perfectly straight, but that's not going to matter. It's nice and sharp. I've got these points here that will stop it from going back anymore. It's going to help, and should work pretty good. Today I brought out Baco Laplander. Never actually used one until Chris, Wyndham Woodcraft, gave this to me a couple days ago. We went camping, and on his channel you can see that camp out. Now, it's pretty cool. Got these two branches, one really thin and a bigger one. I said I've never tried this, so it's a little bit of trial and error. I'm going to try this one first. Pretty sure that's what I've seen. It's just a small branch. I figured, you know, geez, I don't know how that's going to hold up, but we're going to try it out and see what we can do. Basically, I'm just going to worry about getting this cut out enough that it will bend around the stone. This thinner one might actually bend a little easier than the bigger ones. But it's going to have to go really thin at the top for this to work. It is somewhat breaking the top fibers, but it might be enough to hold. That's one of the things why I didn't like this method. I don't know about it. We'll give the stone head a try. Yeah, you can see that it's definitely, but it's still holding somewhat as well. So that's mostly, as you can see. I don't know if that's real strong. Check this out. This is mostly just the bark, really. But you can see. Now if I can get that really tight in there, it may work. For demo purposes, kind of curious, so I'm actually took out my shoelace so I can try this by binding it and see actually what it does. See if something this small could work or not. Ought to be interesting. So what I'll do, hopefully I can get my shoelace untied after this. And I'll put this slip knot on here. That will allow me to really reef on this and get that tight in there. Yeah, look at this. That's nice and tight in there. This is just a test. Normally you would use rawhide, put it on wet and it'll shrink, make it nice and tight. Okay, let's test it out. Holding up pretty good. You can see that up top, no problem. It's starting to slide back, of course, because I do not have it hafted really well. But it is working. I'm kind of impressed. So I think this would work. You get the right piece of wood. I'm chopping this no problem. I'm rather impressed. This here is a lot easier to do something like this than it is trying to make a hole in a big piece of wood when you only have a knife. It can be done. That's my other method that I would have done if I didn't do it this way, but I wanted to try it this way. I think it's a success. Just even with a shoelace, you can keep tying it and such. And these here, they basically crush the fibers and such and cut somewhat, but they were never, you know, nothing like a modern axe. But this is cutting pretty darn well. I'm rather impressed.